You won 9 games last year. You've got 5 games won this year. Beginning of the season, you chose to take a tie against Cincinnati instead of going for a win. At some point, the things that you accept are what you are going to become. The things that you will consistently accept. And here's the thing, Key.
Dan.
Nah, Key, here's the thing.
It's over.
Here's the thing. I don't want to ever hear you say a player made a business decision. I don't want to ever hear you crush a player for saying he did what was...
I will never, first of all, I ain't going to never crush a player because I'm not that type of dude. I'm not going to crush a player for making a business decision because I know the reality of it, and I speak the truth when I speak. I don't just say something to be saying it.
So speak the truth.
I understand what Doug Pederson was doing.
We all do.
I get it. I accept it. But I'm not going to sit up there and act like, oh, my God, it's the integrity of the game. Oh, the NFL. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to play that game.
Your truth isn't necessarily the truth that actually occurs. Now, I'm just going to say that all
From
the time.
9 to 6, that's all that matters.
Key,
that's it.
Key, if you're going to speak the truth, then say it what it was. He tanked and then listen. I never
said that he didn't tank. I get it. I understand that's what he did.
And you think it's okay? You think it's cool?
I don't have a problem with it. He took his team and made the organization better, moving from 9 to 6.
Yo, Key, I have sat on set with you and heard you say the words, all that matters is winning. 2 weeks ago.
All that matters is winning. But in this situation,
that
goes out the window.
It's not convenient right now,
That goes
Dan.
out the window.
Key, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
If they was going into the playoffs,
out the window.
if it was for the playoffs for Philly and they did that, that's something different. The fact that they was eliminated and they can go from 9 to 6, I have no problem with it.
Yo, Key,
none at all.
2 weeks ago, their center had a emotional plea saying that, guys getting reps and figuring out what a player is, it doesn't matter. Their center, who is, why did they practice last week? Hey, coach, why did I have to come in and practice? Why can't I celebrate New Year's Eve the way I want? If I knew this is how it was going to go down and I knew this was your plan, then why did I have to come to work?
Well, because Keyshawn feels like coaches don't need to tell the players what the plan is. He doesn't owe that to them.
Yeah, you
which
can
I think
miss
is
me with
absolutely
that
BS on that. If you're a star player, I want to know what the plan is. I want to know what we're going into this game thinking.
Hey, at the end, they went into the game trying to win the game, Dan. In the end, they said, you know what? We got an opportunity now at this juncture to move from 9 to 6. And if that was his thought process, I'm okay with it. If that was his thought process in the fourth quarter, I'm okay with it. I have no problem with it at all. None. He doesn't owe anybody any explanation.
We see it differently.
That's okay.
I completely disagree. Keyshawn, in the city of Philadelphia, my wife is from there. Those people pride themselves on always thinking they got a chance. They don't care what other people say. They don't want the easy. They don't want an easy road. They don't want things given to them. They want to do it the hard way. What?
A chance to do what? You're out of the playoffs. There's no chance.
To win a game in the NFL.
Man, stop, man.
All right, then
when they take that 6th pick and parlay that into some Hall of Fame type players to help them win another Super Bowl, let's revisit this conversation several years from now.
You know what I want? I want you to get ready for your show. I want you to spend time and hours prepping for your show.
It's not the same, though, Dan.
How is it not the same, dude?
It's not the same.
How is it not the same, Keyshawn?
It's not the same,
you put in a lot of work to get a result.
We're not tanking the show. We're not doing that.
Dio, here's the ultimate disrespect, right? Even if you don't communicate that to your players, that's the game plan. To sit up there on the podium afterwards in a year where he's been dismissive, he's been like, I'm just going to do it my way. It's like watching the earth shatter, right? It's like watching a media crisis 24/7. His ability to communicate that to media, it just really sets the tone for how I even see this team right now. And it sucks watching Jalen Hurts and company on the bench last night, not knowing what the hell was even happening.
And the fact that, don't tell me, yeah, I was trying to coach to win the game, but you know what? I felt like Nate Sudfeld deserved some reps. Both those things can't be true at the same time. It's either, no, we weren't trying to win that game. I wanted to evaluate Nate, or at the same time, Nate gave us the best chance to play. Both those, don't lie to me.
Dan,
don't lie to me.
You know coaches are not going to tell you what they're thinking, man. You know that. Let's not act like you have never been around coaches that won't tell you what they thinking.
I think coaches, some do, some don't, Key.
And in this situation, Doug Pederson has a history of not telling you what he's thinking. So why even wreck your brain trying to figure it out? You mean to tell me you think those players on that sideline didn't understand what was happening in the fourth quarter?
No, I think they all did. I think it was very obvious, yeah.
Obviously.
Right.
So
I never said that.
Why do I need to explain it?
Why need to explain it? Because it's the NFL, Key.
I don't need to explain. Maybe that's why me and you, if we'd have played together, it wouldn't have been good. Because I don't need to explain.
So you don't think? Nope. You don't think choosing to lose and not valuing your players' preparation and the integrity of the football game when it comes to competition, you don't think choosing to lose in that moment doesn't deserve or isn't needed to have some form of an explanation as to why?
I don't need to explain to the media as to why I made a decision to play Nate and give us a chance to win. If we win, we win. If we don't, better for us. I don't need to explain that to the media. As far as we know, there's players in that locker room that he explained that to at some point in time, or if he didn't explain it to
would you have been okay with that? Would you have been okay with that if you were Darius Slay, Brendan Graham, Jason Kelsey? Would you have been cool?
I probably, knowing that I'm going to be there long term and it's going to help my organization, I probably would have been okay with that. Knowing that I'm going to be there long term, not a problem. Knowing that Keyshawn is going to be there long term, I have no issues with helping us get better by getting a better draft pick at that point in time. We're not talking about week 10 here. We're talking about week 17. And I don't want to help the Giants. I don't give a damn about that. And if we go from 9 to 6 and we can get a player or players for that 6th pick to help me get a Super Bowl ring down the line, I'll take that all day long.
That has nothing to do with helping the Giants. At some point, whether you win or lose, you're helping somebody.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.